Hey guys, today's workout will be mostly lower body, utilizing our resistance bands. If you have these types of bands, wonderful. If you don't, you can still perform the workout without them. And in the future, you can take it to the next level by going ahead and purchasing. They're very inexpensive. You can take them with you anywhere, so I really like to travel with these things. And they come in different strength increments. If you have multiple bands, have them handy for you today, and if not, that's okay. I'm gonna have a few different ones because some of the movements, I can use a tougher resistance, and some of them I might want a lighter resistance. So if you only have one band, resistance, let's go ahead and jump right into our workout. Then on some of the movements, if you're finding your range of motion is hardly anything at all because you have the highest resistance bands, just lose the band for that particular movement, okay? But in the future, it helps to have different resistances. And like I said, they're very inexpensive. They're obviously compact, so you can bring them anywhere with you. You can do a whole bunch of stuff with them, including upper body. Today, we're primarily focused on lower body. But there's all kinds of things that you can do with those. So, anyways, exhaling every time we raise that knee, finding ourselves able to bring that knee a little higher to our chest because we've done this warm-up so many times now. And let's go ahead and dive into our toe taps. Exhaling every time we raise. And like I said, so for today, if you don't have the bands, it's not a problem. You will still have a very good workout. And in the future, when you do get a band, you can do the same workout and just take it up a notch. Because all the band is doing is just adding some resistance. So a lot of the movements are body weighted, resisted already. This just adds to it. All right, let's go into our up, over, downs. Alternating here. All the weight's on our heels. We're breathing out as we stand up. Trying to give ourselves a nice big circle right here. All the weight's on your heels. Your knees are pointed towards your pinky toes, so no one's knees are coming together. Chest is up nice and high, so no one's bending at the waist. All the bending is at the knee. A couple more. Into our lunge stretch. So we drop that same side elbow all the way down to the ankle. And on the exhale, stand up and switch. And as I always mention, if the standing up is too much on the knees, you can stay in this high plank and switch it out there. That's for my knee or hip injury folk. Okay, right here. And you want to take it to the next level. You stand up. Make sure you're pushing all the weight on your heel of the front foot when you stand up. Engaging those hamstrings and glutes. Always exhale. So you make sure you're contracting your core. That will protect your spine. And working your abs. Couple more. Let's go one more on each side. All right. Let's go ahead and grab those bands. I'm gonna put my higher resistance on for this one. Now, depending on how much space you have, you may be able to go longer or shorter. But the idea is to do at least 15 steps on each side. So what I'm having you do right now are just some simple lateral walks. So we're going to drop our hips. So we look like this from the side. Okay, our butt is back. Our knees are directly over our ankles. And I'm gonna have you laterally take some small steps to the side here, okay? So that's what it looks like. Most important thing is not to take a wide step and then bring your feet all the way together. You wanna create resistance in the band the entire time. So you're wide and the step is small and the step in is small. Step is small, step in is small. You can go wider, just don't let those feet come together, okay? I'm gonna start on this side since I already did some on the other side. All right, I'm just gonna go the length of my mat, but I'm gonna be counting in my head. So if you're able to go a longer distance, go 15 one side, bring it back for 15. If you're only able to go right here, that's okay. You're gonna count to 30 the whole time. All right? But at least hopefully you have a mat width, and let's get started. This is 15. Good, okay, feel that burn. We're gonna go into duck walks. So a duck walk, we're gonna come up as far as we can and out as far as we can. So up and out. You might be on the outside of your mat, you might be right on the edge. Exhale, up and out. Up and out. Up and out. And when we bring it back backwards. All right? So I'm gonna challenge you to step on the outsides of your mat as if you have a mat. If not, you're just trying to go up and out as far as you can. Here we go. We're gonna go 30 in total, okay? Bend those knees, all the weight's on the heel, not front foot, and go. And 30. Okay, good. Should be burning right in here. All right, now we're gonna go into squat jumps with the band still around your ankles. Now we all know a proper squat is hip length apart. Our knees are coming towards our pinkies. Our chest is up. We're dropping the butt. Now we're gonna hop up and bring it together. So we're jump squatting. As we jump squat down, we bring our feet wide. As we jump squat up, we bring our feet together. So here's what it looks like from the front. Okay, and here's what it looks like from the side. I'm gonna stay on the side view. And we've got 15 of these. Here we go. Five more. One more. Okay, and rest. Now I'm going to switch out to a lighter resistance band. You can try this with the band that you have. Art, if you're using the black band, You could try it, but good luck. And we're gonna come into our high plank. So remembering, all of our joints aligned, wrists directly underneath our shoulders. We have a slight bend in our elbows. Our hips are tilted in, so our abs are nice and tight. And we're gonna go a toe tap on the outside of our mat. So here's what it looks like. Right here, okay? So you're exhaling every time you bring your foot out. Focus on using those glutes, and those abs are tight, quads are tight, arms are tight. Here we go. We've got 20 in total, 10 on each side. As wide as you can. And 20. Okay, good work. All right, switch it back out to your tucker band. We're gonna go back to our low lateral walks. And like I said, if you don't have a band, just ignore all this. And you're going through the motions, you will still feel the work, trust me. Okay, here we go. We've got 30 in total. Less talking, more working. Here's 30, but let's finish it off. Oh, ooh. Okay, duck walks, up and out, as far and as wide as you can for 30. Squat jumps. Squatting out wide, hopping in tight. Okay, here we go. 15. All the weights on your heels. Land in that squat. Try to come parallel. Thighs parallel to the ground. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Switch out the band, or keep it, or no band at all. Here we go. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right. Get that higher resistance band back on. One more round. Our lateral steps. 30 in total. Here we go. Heart rate come down just a little bit. Move the legs out if you need to. Dance it out. It's a good thing we're not allowed to use music to these videos because I'd be doing a lot more dancing. Here we go. Watch out, Rocky. Watch out, buddy. Keep going. Just move that stuff out of my way the whole time. Make sure we're even. Okay. Wide and wide. Here we go. Work. Squat jumps. It's never bad to do extra. Okay, we've got 15 squat jumps. Make these really count. Set, jumping out wide, jumping in close. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Let's come on down to our high plank. Oh, fella. Oh, fella, you can't stay there, bud. Okay. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good work. Whew. Get some water. We just finished our first circuit. Put that higher resistance on. Or you're staying with the same band. All right, this one for me is challenging because my thighs are so large. But you're going to, let's see, aim to go right below the kneecap. I forgot, we're not coming up above here. I thought we were, that's why I was talking about my thighs for a second. But we need to keep it kind of trapped. So we're gonna do donkey kicks. So I'm gonna raise my right leg first, okay? So your left leg, you almost want your knee on that band. So we need to trap it, otherwise it kind of rolls up and down the leg. So get it into a spot where it's kind of trapped underneath your knee. You're gonna come down to your forearms. On the exhale, you're gonna bring the flat of your foot to the ceiling. So we're kicking straight up. We're not kicking straight back. Donkey kicks are straight up. So it looks like this, right here. Okay, now depending on what resistance you have, you're either gonna be a smaller range of motion or a larger range of motion. If you have a lighter band, you'll be able to move more. This black band, you can't move much, but that doesn't matter. The muscle's contracted and we're forcing it to move. And so we're just going with the resistance here. So we've got 12 on each side, okay? Here we go. 2 more. And 1. Now notice I'm not coming all the way down and all the way up. I see that a lot. We want to keep the muscle contracted the entire time. Once you come past, once your knee comes past your hip, the glutes relaxing, you're allowing all that blood and oxygen in there, we can't get a lactic acid accumulation. And that's what we're looking for. We want that lactic acid to accumulate so we can make our muscle stronger. Long story short. Now let's do the same for the other side. Get that knee on top of the band so it doesn't move around on us. And here we go. 12. Okay, we're just doing 12 on each side. All right, now if you only have a tough resistance, take it off for this next one because your range of motion will be next to nothing. If you have an easy one, go ahead and put it on. This movement is hard enough without resistance, so feel free to completely take the band off. I'm just gonna show you with a lighter resistance what it could look like. So we're on our palms here. All of our joints aligned. On the exhale, we're gonna bring our knee up. Now we're not totally rotating our hips. That's not the point. If you're only here, that's okay. My knee might come up a little bit higher. That's because I'm used to doing these. But you wanna try to keep your hips boxed to the floor. And the only thing that's pivoting here is at the hip. Nothing in the lower back, okay? And you wanna feel this in your IT band and in your glutes. So on the exhale, go ahead and raise. Now we're gonna go 12 on each side. I cannot talk and do these. So just watch along and breathe with me. Here we go. Notice my knee is not coming all the way back to starting. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but here's something to keep in mind. Here's the starting position. Okay, I'm just gonna do this for now so you can see. So my knee comes out and right about here, it returns. So it's not coming all the way down. Okay, we're shortening that range of motion. Let me go here so you'll be able to see this way. So that we do not allow that muscle to relax at all. We wanna keep it contracted the entire time. Here we go. Two more. And good rest. Okay. I'm gonna move to my medium resistance here. You can try your hard resistance, but for me, I have a hard time getting my black one over my knees. Thunder thigh problems. It's okay, I wouldn't trade it for the world. All right, so right above your knees, your feet are gonna come together like this, okay? So we're gonna go into our bridges, but our feet are together. Ponytail issue. I always put my ponytail right where I wanna lay my head. If you have a towel or something, if you have the same issue as me, shove a towel under there or something. All right, so those feet are together. We're gonna lift our hips up, and we're staying here. And here's the motion. Now, this band will coil. So try to keep it close to your knees. It will help prevent it from coiling. But just as a warning, you could coil down, just fix it, live with it, it is what it is. Okay, so we're up. On the exhale, out. Try to keep your hips up the whole time. Go to 20. $18, $19, and $20. Okay. That's one of those moves you don't do at the gym. Too awkward. But you can do it in the comfort of your own home. All right, for the next one, you're actually gonna put it around your feet. Okay, because now the resistance is going to be for our core. So we're gonna go into a high plank, and we're gonna bring our knee to our chest. On the exhale, Control the band down there, so you're gonna wanna keep your ankles flexed. So here's what it looks like, and then you can join in. We're gonna go 10 on each side. Got it? Join in. Two more. 2 and 1. Okay, good work. Now we're back to our donkey kicks. I'm gonna stay with this blue. Okay. So get right underneath that knee on the left foot. And we're gonna start with the right side. Come back to your forearms. We're getting the heel of our foot to the ceiling on every exhale. Okay? Here we go. Two more. 2 and 1. Switch it out. Two more. And 1. All right, our fire hydrants. Up to our palms now. Remember, don't return the knee all the way in, keeping tension in that muscle the entire time. Those muscles, plural. All right, here we go. 12 and 12. One more. Okay, switch. If the band is digging and it's hurting, so is mine. Pain is beauty and beauty is pain. Here we go. It's all worth it. It's all worth it when you put those jeans on and say, dang, my booty looks good. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good work. Alright, on our backs. Keep that band up where it's at. Just a little bit closer to the knees. I'm going to flatten mine out a little bit, a little less painful. Okay, this is when we are putting our feet together. And we're coming up into a bridge. Get that towel underneath you if you have an annoying ponytail spot like me. Feet together. Hips come up. And on the exhale, we do the awkward thing. Here we go. 15. Always be correcting yourself. Even I have to correct myself to keep my hips up. Let's go 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I think I said 15, but I wanted 20. Right? We did 20 on the first round. Anyway, we're doing 20 from now on. All right, get the band on top of your feet now. Come into that high plank. And we've got 20 on each side. Here we go. I mean 10 on each side, sorry, 20 total. Nine, 10, 10. Okay. Good work. I don't know what that is. All right. Back to our donkeys. Get that band to that spot so that our left knee is trapping it. Onto your forearms. Exhale. Kick that foot up as high as you can. We're primarily working the glutes, so focus on squeezing that glute. All right, here we go. Switch it out. Okay, good work. Fire hydrants. Come up to your palms. Here we go. 2 more. 2 and switch. Ooh, there we go. That's how you know you did the right amount of reps. I could not go to 13. All right, on your back. Keep those feet together. Hips come up and stay up. On the exhale, we've got 20. Action, move my hands over. 19, 20. Okay. Get those bands on top of your feet. Just smooth them out best you can. High plank. Knee comes to your chest. 10 and 10. Here we go. Made it through your second circuit, guys. One more circuit left. Now we're going to give the glutes a little bit of a rest. Move on to our hamstrings, quads, and calves. Okay. Now, we're going to step on it with one foot. With the other foot, go around your ankle. Okay. You can use something to help hold your balance, because this is not an exercise to work on balance. We want to work on that hamstring. Important to remember, keeping your knees locked together and your hips in. If you're here, you're not doing anything. Back here. Woo! That ain't happening with the black, Art. If you have a lighter band, go ahead and use it. You can try it with the black band, but your range of motion might be so minimal that it's not doing much. You can't use that black band if you don't have a lighter band. Just go through the motion. Okay? All right, here we go. 15 on each side. The idea is to try to get your heel up as high as you can. If you're using a very high resistance band, you might only be here, but you'll feel it still. If you're not using any kind of band, no excuse. Get that leg up to your glute. You want to imagine hitting your heel to your glute. Here we go. Notice I'm keeping my foot back. I'm not returning here. Foot stays back so your knees stay aligned. Exhale every raise. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch it out. Align those knees, foot stays back. You want to feel it back here, guys. Here through here. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're gonna need a chair, something to sit on. A chair, a bench, a couch, it don't matter. Keeping it around your ankles. One foot is staying at a 90 degree. Your knee is staying at a 90 degree. The weight's on your heel. Sorry, step on it. With this leg, we're gonna come all the way up. Okay, so we're doing a leg extension. The idea is for this knee to stay 90 degrees and this knee to get to 180. So you're squeezing those quad muscles as tight as you can to extend that lower part of your leg. The only pivot is at the knee here, guys. Okay? Exhale it as we rise. 15. 14, 15, ooh-wee. Okay, stand out with the other foot. Now we switch. I've got one of the ladies' hairs on my lips. It's bothering me. One more. And rest. Okay, now we're just gonna do calf raises. We don't need the band, you can just keep it on your ankles, doesn't matter. Not all the way down. Up, right before those heels touch. The only time I ever want you on your tippy toes. Really squeeze at the top. How high can you come? Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you want to make that a little bit harder, grab some free weights and put it on your shoulders. I'm going to do that for the next round. So if you have free weights handy, depending on how strong you want your calves, put the heaviest weight on there, and you're just going to rest it on your shoulders. We're going to come back into our hamstring curls. Step on it with the foot that we're not moving. Get that foot back. Ow. Hands hurt. Adjust it so that's comfortable. And we've got 15. One more. And switch. Step on it with the foot we're not moving. Whoops. 13, 14, 15. Move back to your bench. Step on it with the foot we're not moving. And we're going to extend on the exhale. There we go. Fourteen, 15. Switch it out. Step on the foot. 2, 1. Calf raises. Oh, I forgot to put my weights here. Shoot. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Shoot. Grab your weights. Hopefully you guys didn't forget. Grab your weights. Put them right here. For those calf raises. Alright guys. Last round. Step on it with the foot we're not moving. Adjust that band. And exhale, raise. And 15, switch sides. Step on it with a foot we're not raising. Here, so you don't forget for my calf raises, step on it with the foot we're not raising, and exhale, we raise. Again, you're keeping those knees aligned. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. Get underneath that other foot now. Exhale. We rise. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Grab those weights for those calf raises. Here we go. Balance. Ten more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, good work. You made it through my band workout. And now if you are using a lighter resistance band the whole time, as you do this, you'll get stronger. You can use a heavier resistance band. If you went from no band at all today, go out and get one. Go on Amazon. You can get like a thing of 10 for under 10 bucks. I think one is like $2. So I would invest in 3, easy, medium, hard. That way you can totally follow along with me. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Good job.